Hey everyone, if we haven't met yet, my name is Randy. Today we're going to do a flow that is creative, should be playful and fun, and we're going to work on our mobility in the process. So we're going to start in child's pose. So come down onto your hands and knees, toes together, knees wide apart, sink your belly between your thighs, hips back towards your heels. Go ahead and place your forehead on the ground, reach your hands out in front of you. Feel this nice stretch in your low back. Take this moment to be on your mat, to be present where you are, to separate from whatever you were doing before this, and to be fully in this moment here right now. Crawl your hands to the right. Crawl your left fingertips a little bit further than your right. Get a nice stretch in your left side body. Crawl back through center and then crawl your hands to the left side of the mat, reaching your right fingertips a little bit further than your left. Sink your right hip back towards your right heel, if it peeled up. Feel this nice stretch in your right side body. Come back through to center. Come onto your hands and knees. Kick your left leg out to the left side of the mat, nice and long, sole of the left foot onto the floor. And then floss your hips back towards your right heel. And come on back up. We're going to do this a few times. You can do it at your own pace. Exhale as you sink your hips down. Inhale as you come back onto your hands. Just floss in and out of this. You can even point your toes up towards the sky and decide which of those positions feels better in your body and be there. Next time you come to neutral, sweep your right arm up towards the sky. So you're in this bit of a twist. And then weave your right hand under your left arm and place your hand, the back of the hand onto the floor. The right ear or temple comes to the floor as well. You can lift your left arm up to the sky and you can take the bind if you want. So wrap that left hand behind and try to grab in between your right hip crease. Open up here. Come back onto your hands. Release the twist. Use your core to pull you up. Point your right toes towards this. Actually, no, keep your sole of your foot on the floor. Reach your right arm up overhead and bow to the side. So you're making this arc in your right side body. Left fingertips come onto the left thigh or the left calf. Come through center and then take your right fingertips and place them on the outside of your right knee and reach overhead with your left hand. So we were stretching out the right side body and now we're stretching out the left. This probably feels pretty good if you have to sit a lot in your day-to-day and you sit into your hips. Come back through center. Place your hands onto the floor. Bring your left knee back to where it came from and kick your right foot out towards the right side of the mat, sole of the foot onto the floor, and then bring your hips back and come forward. And just like the other side, we're going to floss in and out of this a few times. Get nice and loose in your hips. And if you don't have this depth yet, that's okay. You don't have to sink your hips all the way back to your left heel. You just go as far as you can. When you come back to neutral, sweep your left arm up towards the sky. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, weave your left hand under your right. Place the back of the left hand onto the floor. Reach your right arm up towards the sky. And then see if you can creep your hand in between that left hip crease. Open up. You don't have to have the wrap. Again, it is optional. And depth should be to your body's, where meet your body where it's at. It's less about the aesthetic and more about how your body feels. Unwrap if you wrapped. Place your hands on the floor. Paw back up. Gate pose. Let your right hand drip down the right leg. Left hand reaches up and overhead. Feel this nice, beautiful stretch in the side of our left body. Open up. You're lengthening your tailbone here. Hips above the knee, the left knee. Come back through center. Bring your left fingertips on the outside of the left knee. Reach up and overhead with the right hand. And breathe. Breathe into your right side body. Any spots that you feel are a little bit sticky, need a little extra love, send some breath there. Be intentional about it. Come back up through center. Hands come to the ground. Bring your right foot back to where it came from. And then we're going to push on into our down dog. Take this moment to pedal out your feet. This is our first down dog of the class. So ski your feet left to right. Pedal them out. Make it feel good. Make it feel juicy. You can shake your head from side to side. Come back to stillness. Come onto the balls of your feet and roll your spine forward into plank, vertebrae by vertebrae. And then bend the knees, push back into down dog, warming up our spine here. Take these at your own pace. So try to make them be fluid, right? So come up onto your toes, roll forward, bend the knees immediately once you get there, and push back. Once you get to the top, immediately roll forward, bend the knees, push back. One more time, roll forward, push back. Good. Walk your hands to your feet. Forward fold, hang heavy here for a moment. You can bend into chair or malasana, and then forward fold, and then bend into chair malasana, and forward fold, bend into chair malasana. Again, take any modifications you need in that malasana. If you need your heels to be up, you can place something under your heels. If you need to stay a little higher in your squat until you're down here, then go ahead and do that. Forward fold, malasana, forward fold, walk the hands forward. Gorgeous. Grab your take your right hand and grab your left ankle and spin your chest open to the left side of the mat. And breathe. Pull your left hip back if it's come forward. Release, place the right hand back to where it was. Take the left hand, grab behind the right calf. Spin your chest open to the right. I just got a little bit of a crack. I'm feeling a nice stretch behind my left shoulder blade. And of course in my right hamstring. Release. Sweep your right leg up to the sky. Bring the right leg forward into your long, low lunge. Sweep your right arm up towards the sky. Come on forward. We're going to sweep your right arm up towards the sky. Inhale. On your exhale, Point all 10 toes towards the right side of the mat, so you're twisting into this horizon lunge. Lift your hips up and reach your right arm up overhead. Good. Come back through center, pushing into warrior two. Open up. Inhale. Exhale, sink deeper into it. Inhale. Exhale, push back, Skandasana to the back of the mat. So bend into your back leg as your right leg straightens forward. You can stay a little bit higher if you can't sink your hips all the way to your heel, or you can come up onto that left toe or have something under the left heel. Push back up. Cartwheel your hands up around the front leg. Take the left leg and you're going to kick it through this opening between your left hand and your right foot. Kick. Here we are. Place your booty onto the floor, and then we're going to do some pulses with this left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Lift the right booty. Sweep the left leg back to where it came from. Right foot meets left. Push back, down dog. Sweep your left leg up to the sky. Left foot comes to the front of the mat. Open up into our twist. Inhale. Exhale, point all 10 toes towards the left side of the mat. Reach the left arm up overhead, horizon lunge. Here we are. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel into your warrior two. Adjust your feet as needed. Arms spread wide in your T position. Inhale. Exhale. Feel your hips opening up here. Inhale. Exhale, bend into the back leg as you straighten your front and come down to the edge of your depth here. Get as deep as you can. Press into the back leg. Cartwheel your hands up around the left foot and then kick your right leg through. Sit your booty down. 10 kicks. 1, 10 pulses. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Place your right hand back on the floor. Ground down through the foot and the hand. Bring your right foot to the back of the mat. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Immediately, right leg comes to the sky. Bring it to the front of the mat. Open up, twist. Inhale. Exhale, horizon lunge. Twist it open. Come on through center. Push on up, warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, Skandasana to the back of the mat. Inhale, come to the front of the mat. Cartwheel your hands up around that right foot. This time we're going to kick through. Set your booty on the floor. And this time we're going to roll back behind us. So I want you to pause and watch me for a minute. So you're going to push into your hands. Bring this right leg to the outside of the right ear. Boom. Just like that. Okay. I'm going to do it this way. Maybe it'll be easier for you to see what's going on here. So we were here. We're going to push. We're going to roll back. Push into your hands. See how I'm pushing into my left hand here? The right foot comes to the outside of the ear. Backing up. Okay. And then after that, right shoulder comes to the floor. Bring your right ear back to where it was. And don't kick your desk and come back. Okay? We got it. And it's just playful. It's just fun. The whole point of this is to have fun and do something different. Okay? So here we are. Kick back. Do a roly-poly. Back to where we came from, on your knees. Place your right shoulder onto the floor. Okay, there we go. If you want to, you can pistol up. You can use your hand if needed. And then place the left foot at the back of the mat. Come back. That was fun. All right. Sweep your left foot up towards the sky. Left foot to the front of the mat. Twist open. Inhale. Exhale, horizon lunge. All 10 toes point towards the side of the mat. Reach the left hand up overhead. Inhale. Exhale, open up into our warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, skandasana to the back of the mat. Sink into those hips. Exhale, come to the front of the mat. Hands come to around the front foot. Kick through. And we are going to do that same thing. I'm really bad at doing the left side, so this time the left knee is going to come onto the outside of the left ear. That is the goal. Ready? Roll. We did it. Okay, and we're going to do the opposite. So left shoulder down, all right? And then we just, see, really bad at that side. Come on back up. Left foot comes to the floor, pistol up. Using your hands if necessary. Chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. Take a moment here, inhale. Exhale, sweep your right leg up towards the sky. Right knee touches left tricep. Kick the right leg out, fall in triangle. Open up. Inhale. Exhale, left hand comes to the floor. Right leg comes through and behind you. Wild thing on the left hand. Good. Right knee comes into chest. Bring the right toes to the front of the mat. Crescent pose, rise up. A bend in your back leg to neutralize the pelvis, and then see if it can get a little bit longer once you've found your neutral pelvis. Inhale. Exhale. Pivot the back foot so it's at a 45-degree angle. Straighten the front leg. Reach the right arm forward. Triangle pose. Right fingertips come to the inside of the right foot. Open up. Nice long spine here. Bend the front right leg. Let's come into warrior three. Ground down through all four corners of the standing leg. You can have a micro bend there. Find one spot to gaze out on the floor. Really kick through your standing leg. Bring the left knee in to meet the right. We're going to do some clamshells here in warrior three. Open up your hips. You can have something under your hand to grab here, a block, anything you can find if you need a little extra stability, and then close it down. Open it up, close it down. We got three more. Open it up, close it down. Two more, open it up, close it down. Working on our balance and stability. Close it up, open it, close it down, close it up. Y'all, what is happening to me? All right, straighten the right leg or the left leg, and then bend the right knee as you bring your left knee behind your right ankle. Seated twist. Take your left elbow and hug your right knee. Inhale, grow long through your spine. Exhale, see if we can twist it open. Inhale, we grow nice and long. Exhale, we twist it open. One more time. Inhale, nice and long. Exhale, Open her up. Release your twist. Come onto your hands. Feet to the back of the mat. Down dog. Sweep your left leg up towards the sky. Left knee meets right tricep. Kick it through. Fallen triangle. Open up. Bring your right hand to the floor, and then left leg comes up, through, and back. Wild thing. Breathe. Lift your hips up towards the sky. Roll the shoulder blade onto the back body. Left knee into chest. Left toes to the front of the mat. Crescent pose, come on up. Here we go. Bend in the back leg, neutralize the pelvis, and then see if you can straighten that back leg out just a little bit. Pivot the back foot, so it's at a 45-degree angle. Straighten through the front leg, reach the left arm up as you hinge at the hips. Open up. Reach the right arm up towards the sky. Left fingertips can be on your calf. They can be on a block. They can be on the floor. Spine is nice and long. Bend into the front leg, coming into warrior three. Ground down through all four corners of your standing leg. Micro bend in the standing leg and really kick through the flying leg and power it up. Finding one spot to gaze at on the floor. Notice how your foot is doing all of the work for you. It's catching all these little micro movements to keep you balanced here in this one leg position. Let's amp it up a little bit, see if we can make it work even a little bit harder. Bring your right knee to your left, and then open it up, clamshell number one. Again, you can have a block under your hand here to aid in your balance. 1. We're doing 5 of these. 2, 3, 2 more, 4, 5. Great. Kick the right leg back and then bend the left knee as you also bend the right, tucking the right knee back behind the left ankle. Seated twist. Go ahead and hug the left knee with your right arm. Clasp the hands in front of your chest. Grow long through your spine. Inhale. Exhale. Twist and breathe. Inhale, grows us nice and long. Exhale. Twist. One more. Inhale. Twist. Release your twist. Hands come to the front of the mat. Right foot meets left. Chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. We're going to do that one more time. Sweep your right leg towards the sky. Right knee meets left. Tricep. Kick it through. Open up. Fallen triangle. Inhale. Exhale, left hand meets the floor. Wild thing on the left side. Right toes drip behind your left leg. Open up. Left shoulder blade rolls onto the back body. Inhale. Exhale, right knee into chest. Coming into crescent pose. Rise up. Inhale. Exhale, straighten through the back leg. Inhale, triangle pose. Adjust the feet. Hinge at the hips. Open up. Try to gaze up at your left hand. Good. Bend in the front leg, coming into warrior three. Here we go. Let the foot dance. Energy through the back leg. Core nice and strong. Gazing at one spot on the floor. Bring the left knee to meet the right. Clamshell it open 5 times. 1. Fight the balance, work for it. 2. 3. Feeling a little wobbly over here. 4. 5. This time I'm going to keep my left knee tucked, bring it down to come into our seated twist. Hug your left knee, clasp the hands in front of the chest, nice and long through the spine. Inhale. Exhale, twist. If you want to go a little deeper, you can place your right fingertips behind you. Inhale. Exhale, twist. If you want to go even a little bit deeper, you can bring your left elbow on the outside of your right knee. Inhale. Twist. Release. Place your hands at the front of the mat. Left foot meets right. Down dog. Leap your left leg up towards the sky. Left knee kisses right tricep. Kick it through. Open up. Fallen triangle. Inhale. Exhale, right hand hits the ground, weave it through, wild thing on the right side, open up, inhale. Exhale, we're gonna close it off, bring it into crescent at the front of the mat, get those toes up there, lift into it, inhale. On your exhale, see if you can straighten the back leg. Pivot the back foot, straighten the front leg. Triangle pose, hinge at the hips, reach forward, open up. You can gaze at the right fingers. Bend the front leg, coming into warrior 3. Here we are, finding one spot to gaze at. Energize the lifted leg. Breathe. Feel your foot fighting for it. Isn't that so cool? Like without you even telling it what to do, it's just working for you. It just intuitively knows what to do. Bring the right knee to meet the left. Open up. Clamshell 1. We're doing this 5 times. 2. Embrace the wobbling. 3. 4. One more time. 5. Good. This time keep the right leg tucked and then tuck it behind the left ankle. Seated twist. Hug the left leg. Clasp your hands in front. Lengthen the spine on your inhale. Exhale. See if we can get a little deeper in our twist. If you want to go even deeper, you can bring those left fingertips back behind you. Inhale. Exhale. Twist it open. Again, if you want to go even deeper, you can bring that right elbow in front of on the outside of the left knee. Inhale. We're going nice and long. Exhale. We're twisting open. Release your twist. Come onto your back body. Let your knees knock in. Let your spine come to a neutral space. Breathe. All right. Let your knees point back up towards the ceiling. We're going into a bridge pose. Ground down through your heels. Lift your hips off the floor. Lengthen the tailbone. Push through your heels. Light engagement in your glutes. Place your spine back on the floor. If you want to do an inversion here, You can do that with me. You can do handstand, headstand, forearm stand, legs up the wall, forward fold. If any of those sound appealing to you, let's do it, guys. I'm gonna go into a headstand today. So I'll demo that for anybody who wants to do that with me. Clasp your hands like this. You wanna bring your pinky to the inside of the other pinky. So it looks like this, so it's nice and flat and you're not gonna crush your pinkies. Your elbows are gonna be about shoulders distance apart onto the floor. Your head's gonna come to the middle of that triangle and the crown of your head is gonna be on the floor. You're gonna put most of your weight into your forearms. Creepy, walk your feet up. Bring your left knee into your chest. And then see if you can bring your right knee. Hey, here we are in our headstand. Remember, most of your weight, you're pushing into your forearms here. Reach your feet up towards the sky. You can do anything you want with your legs here. You can swim them, make fun shapes, twist them, or you could just be here, or just here in your tuck. Let your feet come to the floor wherever you're at. Come on to your booty. Soles of the feet come together. Spine nice and long, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. You can grab your feet, your toes with your fingers here. Let your little fingers wrap around your toes. Again, as we always talk about when we're doing forward folds or even twists, like we've been doing a lot this class. Inhale brings our spine nice and long. Exhale, we see if we can get a little deeper. You can bring your hands to the floor or reach those forward if that gives you a little bit more of a stretch in your lower back. One more inhale. Paw your hands back towards your feet. Roll onto your back. Cross your right knee over your left and then let your knees fall to the left side of the mat as you gaze over your right hand. Close your eyes down here. You can place your left hand on your right thigh for a little more feedback. Release any tension that you're holding anywhere. Let this pose be effortless. Release the tension wherever it's at. Is it in between your shoulder blades? Release. If you have tension in your jaw, release. Come back through center. Wrap your left knee over your right and then let your knees fall over to the right as you gaze over your left hand. Close down your eyes. Take a moment to notice where there's tension in your body and make an effort to release the tension. Soften between your shoulder blades. Soften at the base of your neck. Soften your jaw. Soften in between your eyebrows. What about your hips? Are you holding any tension there? Let it go. Release the twist. Let your knees stretch nice and long, or you can let your knees knock together here and end your class in constructive rest. Left hand over the heart, right hand over the belly. You could stay here for as long as you'd like. as long as you need before you go into the rest of your day. And just remember that you can always come back to this space of breath and calmness and release. At any moment in the day, you can remind yourself to release the tension in your body. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.